Welcome back, guys, to the channel. As you know, we are doing the weekend series. We are going to be looking at the next possible moves on JPY pairs, and we're going to start with GBP JPY. Without wasting any time, let's jump right into it, guys. So as you can see, GBP JPY at 4-hour charts, we are looking at the distribution of the price from right there. As you can see, it's creating a range, and we are looking for the next possible moves on these pairs. As you can see, these green arrows right there, we are waiting for a break to the upside or a break to the downside, but most probably the price is coming to the downside and it's hitting this 4-hour demand zone. But if we get a break to the downside below 182, we'll make our entry to the downside, and if it goes back to the upside at 184, if it breaks and retests, we'll wait for a continuation and put our entries above 184 on the buy side. So it will be something like this: buy above this zone. It will be something like this: buy above that zone, or it will be something like sell below this zone right there. So we are waiting for those two key levels to see which trend is going to catch up, the continuation or sell to the downside. But as for now, if we go into the 1-hour time frame to see the market structure that is in the chart, we are looking at a we have a huge support. We are looking at a huge support on this level right there, and we're waiting for the price to come back in this zone in between 182.1 to 182.3 right there, and we see how the market reacts to that zone. It holds, comes back to the upside, or it breaks and goes to the downside, so we can see which entry we go with, buy or sell. But we'll be waiting till the market confirms. Don't place any orders until you get a real confirmation on the 1-hour time frame. This week we made an early entry and we didn't go good because we didn't wait for the confirmations on those levels. So you have to make your rules and see which hour time frame do you trade in, where do you get your confirmations from, and you have to wait for the confirmation till you place that order. So let's look at Euro JPY next. Euro JPY. Now if you look at Euro JPY, there was a break on this zone right here on Friday. It broke to the downside and came back, made a good retest on that support that turned resistant, and it created a very good opportunity for a downward entry. And that entry started in the, JPY pairs always have a good volume in the early morning, so it created a good opportunity around 4 to 5. That entry went a very good 100 pips on Friday, and it was very clear, no confusions, no liquidity sweep, no nothing. So that was a very good chance to get an entry to the downward side. But as of now, we are looking at we might have some range forming in between 155.2 and 156.8 right there. So if it breaks to be above 156.8, we'll go for the longs, and if it breaks 155.2, which is a key level right now, because we have some supports right there and we have some resistance. So 155.2 is a key level. We are waiting to see how the market is going to react to. It breaks to the downside, we'll start hoping for a move to the bearish side, because we've been having a very good run on Euro USD for a very long time to the upside. So anytime we see a move to the downside, we are starting to hope that there will be a really big move or a really big trend that will bring some good, will swim in those blows, guys. So let's wait next week and we see if we break that key level, which is 155.2. We get a confirmation below that, we'll start going for those swing orders, intraday, all orders on the downward side. So let's wait and see those confirmations. And let's check in on another pair, which is the AUD JPY. And today we are going to look at Swiss francs also. So watch the video till the end and let's see how it looks like right there. So this is AUD JPY. AUD JPY had created a very good 4-hour demand on Thursday 29th, and this falling wedge, as you see right there, was broken, retested properly right here, and we saw a very good move. It was retested and there was a support that was created right there. This is a 1-hour time frame, and this support was holding for almost I think it was 2 days till it made a move to the upside till it hit this good 4-hour supply zone. So this supply was the end of this move and it went down to the 4-hour demand zone. This was our demand on AUD JPY, and this was the supply right there. That was the supply. So guys, you have to take care of this supply and demand market analysis, because it really makes a huge impact on your trading and on your analysis when you're analyzing these other currencies. Because this right here was a very good supply zone, as you can see right there on the 4-hour time frame, and this right here was a good demand on the 4-hour time frame too. On this right here was a good demand, and this was a good demand also. So this was a good demand zone right here, and when price came back, as you can see right here in this demand zone, it moved back up, and when it came back again on around the same demand zone, it created a new demand. Now we were waiting to see what is going to happen when price reaches here, and it just broke the 4-hour demand, and now we are looking at a retest below the 4-hour demand zone. So here we're just waiting for this to confirm to the downside, or we get a retest down there, so we go for the shorts on AUD JPY. It has already confirmed a break to the downward side. Let's look into the 1-hour chart and you see how it looks like. As you can see right there, we are having rejections below the 4-hour demand zone. So this is very clear that AUD JPY is trying to push to that downward side. So Monday, Tuesday, any day, we are just waiting for a continuation and start capitalizing on that bearish momentum. We are really not expecting a move back to the 4-hour supply right there. This move is really minimal to see a move that will go to the upside. It's really very minimal to see this kind of a move to the upside, but we have to wait and see where the market confirms the downside. We'll go for the shorts. Confirms the upside, we'll go for the longs, but most probably AUD JPY, we are looking at a move to the downside. GBP JPY, same thing. So let's look at New Zealand JPY and Swiss francs lastly. New Zealand JPY. So when you look at New Zealand JPY, let's see, we have been having also all JPY's pairs have been going on a very big upward trend for a very long time right now, but we are seeing consolidations. We are seeing ranges forming at the top, and right now New Zealand JPY just last week broke the 4-hour supply zone to the upside, just went came back right in that zone, retested, and is now like bleeding down to the 4-hour demand zone. So we are just waiting for next week and continue with the downward trend on New Zealand JPY. But if it breaks the 87.6 level, we'll wait for a retest to make a continuation on the downside. So New Zealand JPY, straight away we are on the shorts. AUD JPY is straight away we are already in the shorts. We are on the bearish side, capitalizing on that. Let's try to look at Swiss francs JPY first before we close this video, guys. So Swiss francs JPY, as you can see, is right at the support zone. This is a 4-hour demand right there, and Swiss francs is trying to break through. As you can see, last week this is a 1-hour time frame. It closed trying to break the demand zone right there, because we had some support that turned resistance. It came back, turned support right here, and now we are looking at a break again of this level. So we really have some downward pressure on Swiss francs JPY. We're just waiting for a break to the downside right here, and we make a continuation on that as well. So that's it for all the pairs on JPY. Hope for the best next week. Keep watching this. We are going to post the orders we get that are confirmed, and thanks for watching this. Thanks guys.